Albert Einstein was more famous for theoretical speculation in the world of physics, but evidently once in a while he weighed in the world of philosophy and maybe even theology. I believe by some of his remarks he was a deist, that he believed in some divine presence in the universe, in creation. In fact, he's famous, evidently, for having said about the fact that the universe even exists, that it is, he said, God doesn't roll dice. Mm-hmm. In other words, it wasn't just a random event. It wasn't something that happened by chance, but that happened with a purpose, a divine purpose, and that happened with focus, and it's a divine focus. So God doesn't roll the dice, but his disciples did. They did, literally. It's amazing, that first reading in the early life of the church, they had to find a replacement for Judas. And it's all very holy and all very pious at the beginning. Let's gather, and they're recalling the scriptures, and this had to happen. It's part of God's plan, but the scriptures also say, let's find a replacement. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And then they pray, and then they roll the dice. Lord, who do you want? And then, come on, 7 or 11, come on, me. And it comes up 7 for Matthias. Now, had it been left to me, it would have been Joseph. Those were the two choices. I'm kind of partial to people named Joseph. But God, in a sense, did roll the dice when he chose you, when he chose me. And it came up 7 or 11. Those are the two good numbers in the game. Can I say it in church? Craps? I just did. So. Yes, it comes up 7 or 11 every time when God makes the choice. And he did choose you. And he did choose me. I love the very last part of the gospel. And it ties in so beautifully with that first reading. It was not you who chose me. You didn't do me any favors. We're not doing God any favor by doing what we're doing here or in our life outside of the ACC, our spiritual life. Whatever we do, it's all grace and it's all gift. Yeah, it was not you who chose me, but I chose you to bear fruit that will remain, fruit that will last. So, yeah, God does roll the dice once in a while. He did with you and with me. In a wonderful way. It came up 7 or 11 every single time.